This is a guided meditation designed to open, clear, and balance the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is an energy center located below the navel and governs issues related to creativity, pleasure, intimacy, and desire. When this chakra is open and healthy, you are more likely to be expressive and deeply feeling. Life becomes an engaging, tactile, sensory experience rather than one lived mostly inside your head. The energy of the sacral chakra is that of the divine feminine, and a person with a healthy sacral chakra tends to exude many of the qualities of the sacred feminine. They tend to be creative and expressive. They exude and appreciate beauty, music, and art. They don't shy away from softness or emotional vulnerability, and they tend to be more nurturing. The sacral chakra thrives in spaces that are fluid, soft, and flexible. Unfortunately, much of modern patriarchal society is quite the opposite of that. So the sacral energy tends to be damaged and suppressed for many people in those rigid and inflexible cultures. As an example, a landmark study by Drs. George Land and Beth Jarman showed that 98% of American children have genius-level creativity before they enter the school system. But after years of being told how and when they're allowed to talk, move, sit, stand, eat, play, or even think, it's not surprising that that number drops to just 2% by the age of graduation. Sexually repressive cultures and environments also block the sacral chakra. These include environments that are misogynistic, homophobic, or that otherwise rigidly enforce gender and sexual conformity. The libidinal sacral energy bottles up and explodes out in these instances in forms like addiction, impulsivity, violence, and other forms of acting out. It's no coincidence that sexually repressive cultures tend to experience higher rates of violent crime and war. This finding has been consistent since it was studied as a major contributing psychological cause of World War II. Finally, people with blocked sacral chakras tend to show antipathy towards innocence and vulnerability. They tend to classify these traits as weaknesses. This is a reflection of their own wounded inner child. These individuals most likely had their own innocence and vulnerability condemned or rejected by an authority figure at a young age. This meditation can be repeated as often as needed, and as your sacral energy becomes softer and more fluid, you'll tend to invite a softer and more fluid life. Such a life will be characterized by increasing levels of abundance, playfulness, intimacy, and joy. So if you're ready, let's begin. Bring all attention and awareness to your breathing. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. As you continue to breathe deeply, let's ask the conscious mind, that talking grown-up that lives inside your head, to quiet down and step back for this meditation. Let's instead invite the subconscious mind, the playful listener who lives more in your body than in your head. Let's ask that person to step forward. This subconscious mind has a very playful and powerful imagination. So using that powerful imagination, imagine yourself standing at the shore of a beautiful lake with crystal clear water. Feel the soft breeze brushing off the water surface as it blows against your skin. Smell the fresh, natural air and take in the energy and aliveness of nature all around you. Listen to the birds singing in the background. Dig your toes into the soft soil beneath your feet. And if you look just before you, you'll see a bright setting sun on the horizon. And the sun casts a radiant orange light across the surface of the lake in front of you. Gaze across this water. Take in the radiant, sparkling orange light reflecting off of its surface. And you'll begin to notice that this water feels more and more inviting. It's as if it's calling you to step in for a swim. Dive into the water now. Feel its warmth. Relax into this lake of water as you bob up and down, going with the flow, not having a care in the world. Let it remind you of a time when you were in your mother's womb, before you were exposed to any of the pressures or disappointments of the world, before anyone imposed their rules, their judgments, and their restrictions on your life. Relive this freedom now. Feel it deeply, deep inside your bones. There's nothing to do, nothing to prove. Just live, relax, and be who you are. Feel this liberating energy vibrate throughout your body. Feel it vibrating first in your hips and in your waist. Feel the vibration move down your legs, into the tips of your toes. Feel it vibrating up and flowing up your abdomen, through your chest and shoulders, and moving down your arms into your hands and fingers. Anywhere in your body that feels tight, like you're clenching or restricted, let this vibration gently soften and expand those parts of your body so that more energy can flow through. Let go of clenching. Let go of trying so hard. Relax and do less. Go with the flow of life. You cannot control everything. You can only respond and adapt. Like water. Feel this vibration loosen and release any and everything that feels frozen or stuck. Imagine that it gets released into the water. Imagine that other people's judgments, other people's insecurities, other people's expectations, any heaviness or stuckness that comes from other people, feel this vibration releasing it out of you and into the water. Let it be washed away. And as this stuck and stiff energy is pulled out of you, feel yourself expand. Making room for your natural creativity and imagination to breathe. Float peacefully in this water. Open and receive its healing. Know that your sacral chakra is being energized, balanced, and refreshed. If you're ready, you can now step out of this water, come back to your space, back to your body, back to this now moment. Hopefully feeling softer and more flexible, and going with the flow. It might be a good idea to have a drink of water, to take a relaxing shower, or to make some other contact with water in the near future, just to keep the effects of this meditation going. I wish you a life of greater ease, pleasure, beauty, and abundance. Be well.